Lone Wolf Customs, once again, hemi swap 72 step side. Got the both heads done. Looks pretty with all the fancy new valves and all that junk, or not valves but springs. Got both of them. Put the bolts in, haven't torqued them yet. Fixing to do that. And honestly, this, other than some odds and ends, this should be pretty much the last video of the engine. Then we can start shoving it in the truck, which actually might not take as long, or it may take forever, who knows. But you know, still got to take this apart and change the guts in it so I can go from 1600 psi power steering pump down to like 700, so my factory power steering don't blow apart. But I guess we'll talk more about that when I get to that point. Spring pressure done good. Even though I was by myself, I just had to figure out how to do it. So basically I laid it over and just laid on top of the bar, and then I had both hands to operate, and it wasn't that bad. Hurt my ribs, but that's beside the point. Ribs aren't that important. Brand new head bolts, brand new gaskets. Oh, I guess if it matters. That's the brand of bolts. Does this even say what brand these gaskets were? Yeah. Yeah. Jeep. Should be fine. And if not, this thing will be a whole lot easier to pull the head off in the truck than the Charger would be. So, alright. Back in a sec. Alright. Just torqued them. 40. These are all 40. And then a 90-degree turn. And these are 20. According to what I looked up online. I don't remember what the torque specs were off the top of my head for this engine. But you slowly go up with these, you know, start with like 20 and then 30 and then 40. Make sure they stretch and seat properly and all that shit. And when I got to 40, I went through them all, put them to 40, and then waited a few seconds, and then went back through and went all the way back through again at 40. Actually did that 3 times to make sure they were all at 40, seated properly since there were new bolts, stretching, seating, and all that wonderful crap. And then I went through and did all the 90-degree turn, which probably puts it up somewhere near 80, 75, 80, 90 torque spec. I don't know why they just don't have you torque it to that instead of do the 90 bullshit. But anyways, minus other than changing the plugs, which I bought brand new plugs to put in this, and sticking the manifolds on, I really guess that this is about the highlight of this whole video. Torquing the heads. I guess here in a bit I'll show you some more. Alright. Put the new plugs in. Stuck the valve covers on. Bolted all that down. So all 16 plugs are new. Coils are on. Valve covers. All the gasketry. All the bull. Everything's torqued. It's supposed to be torqued. There she is. Now, manifolds, I don't know exactly what I'm using. These are early Jeep that I modified to make them work. These are later Ram. They got the correct ports, but I don't know if they'll fit because of the angle. If those will fit to the truck, I should say. They might fit. I think they might actually work. I ain't sure. We'll find out. I'll do some figuring and do that, but I ain't gonna bore you with all that. I've already bored you with enough of this engine going together and the goofiness and junk that I've tried. Probably the next video will be me putting this to that and telling y'all how to do that. So anyone that wants to put an X15 to a 5.7 Hemi, you know, maybe you got a Dakota that's already an X15. Maybe it's a Jeep with an X15. You want to make the two together. Maybe this will help you. Maybe you want to put an X15 in your 72 step-side truck. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. We'll see you later. Bye.